You are all welcome. Kindly confirm if you can hear me. Kindly confirm if you can all hear me. It's so good to have you all here again. It's so good to have you all here again. If you can hear me, just type 1 in the comments. I need to know that you can hear me. If you can hear me, type 1 in the comments. We're about to get started. In this lesson, we'll be talking about complementary angles. Complementary angles. This is the third lesson on trigonometry. This is the third lesson on trigonometry. If you can hear me, I need to be sure that you can hear me. Type 1 in the comment if you can hear me. Type 1 in the comment if you can hear me. Okay, still waiting for you all. If you can hear me, type 1 in the comments. All right? Can you hear me? I just need to be sure that you can hear me. All right, now, I don't know if you have heard of this term before, complementary. Do you know what complementary angles are? What are complementary angles? If you know what complementary angles are, can you just tell me? Oh, Timothy Paul, yes. Thank you. Homework, Peter, yeah, thank you. Okay, please, let's like the live. We are 11 people here. We need more people to join us. So let's kindly like the live. Only one person has liked the live. Good to have all of you right here. Good to have you all, yes. Okay. So back to what I said about complementary angles. Do you know what complementary angles here? Victor Okoye, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Okay, sorry, I had to quickly tidy up something, okay? I'm trying to see how I can improve the quality of the light. I'm trying to see how I can improve the quality of the light. So I was just asking a question. I said, what are complementary angles? Real quick, we don't want to waste time. Complementary angles are angles that add up to 90 degrees. I think somebody already said 90 degrees. Yes, see there. Yes, they add up to 90 degrees. So it means that this is 90 degrees here. Angle C is 90 degrees. Very good. It means that angle A and angle B will sum up to 90 degrees. So if I make this one theta, okay, this will be what? 90 minus theta. Because if this is 90, the remaining angle in the triangle will be 90 degrees. Because the sum of angles in the triangle is 90 degrees, right? Yeah, so which means when you add all the angles, you get 180. And for you to get, if this is theta, the next one has to be this angle subtracted from 90 degrees. Hope that makes sense. So, like I said before, complementary angles add up to 90 degrees. If you decide to add 90 minus theta, which is one of the angles, plus the other angle, minus theta plus theta is what? 0. So when you add two complementary angles, the sum is 90 degrees. I hope this is clear. And it's not 3 angles. 2 angles added up together give you 90 degrees are said to be complementary angles. Hope that is okay. We need to move quickly. So what we want to do now is we want to compare sine theta and cos theta and tan theta, and also sine 90 minus theta, cos 90 minus theta, and tan 90 minus theta. We want to see how they are related, what combines all of them together. So we have already drawn this right angle triangle, angle C, angle A, and angle B. So if I want to label the sides, I'm going to use the angle opposite that side. So if this is capital letter B, this will be what? Small letter b. That's the side CA, will be small letter b. So this is going to be B, side B. Okay. If this is angle A, this will be what? Side A. I'm using small letters to label the sides and capital letter for the angles. So if this is a capital letter C, this will be what? Small letter c. Now we have all the sides labeled and all the angles labeled. Like I said, we're trying to compare complementary angles, the sine of an angle, the cos of an angle, and all that. They are going to be, they are related, okay? They are related. Please, let's like the live. So are you using your phone? Yes, I'm using my phone. I'm using my phone. Yeah, I am. But I'll be using my laptop very soon, okay? I'll be using my laptop very soon. Please, let's like the live. Let's like the live. Okay, we have done sine, cos, and tan of angles before, right? We have done that before. So we need to do that again using secant. Hope you remember this. Secant. So let's quickly start with sine theta. What is sine theta? This is the angle here. Theta, not 90 minus theta. This is what we're going to use, okay? So if this is theta, I'm going to use this angle as the reference now. So this is the opposite, all right? This is hypotenuse, and this is what? Adjacent. I'm using this angle theta, not 90 minus theta. So this is opposite, hypotenuse, and what? Adjacent, all right? Let's go on. So what will be sine theta? See, from here, opposite of our hypotenuse. The opposite is A, and the hypotenuse is C. Don't worry, I'm going somewhere with this. Then let's quickly go to cos theta. What's cos theta? Adjacent of our hypotenuse. What's the adjacent? B, and the hypotenuse is what? C. Are you with me? Then the last one, tan theta, is what? Opposite of adjacent, OA. So A over B. Are you all with me? Just click and hold the lock focus. Okay. Thank you, Kuma. Thank you. Yes, someone is helping me here now. Thank you for that feedback. Okay, G. Vrel, I'm from Africa, Nigeria. Yes, I'm from Africa, Nigeria. Joseph, thank you. Thank you. So now I have gotten all the angles. As you can see, sine, cos, and tan. But we want to now use this other angle, 90 minus theta. Remember, we're talking about complementary angles. And if I just joining us, I said that when two angles add up together to give you 90 degrees, the angles are said to be what? Complementary angles. When they add up to 90 degrees. We have used theta here. We now want to use 90 minus theta as the reference angle. I'm using the word reference again. Yesterday. Yes, this class was really awesome. Oh, I shouldn't have cleaned that hypotenuse. It's going to stay the same. The only thing that will change is what? This is still going to be the hypotenuse, irrespective of what the angle is. So this is what? If I'm making this one on the angle, this is the opposite, and this is what? Adjacent. So we want to get sine 90 minus theta, cos 90 minus theta, and what? Tan 90 minus theta. Okay. Yeah. You're all good. Tell me one thing there, brother. Okay. Very good. So quickly, who can tell me what is sine 90 minus theta? What's that going to be? If you know it, say it in the comments. What is sine 90 minus theta? Yes, who is going to answer that question? Who is? What is sine 90 minus, using the sides from the right angle triangle? Who is going to answer that? I'm waiting. Kuma, what's your question again? I'm waiting. No, but I thought you were all present when I had my first class and the second class. This is the third class. I'm asking for sine 90 minus theta, and we are over 100 here, and nobody's answered the question. Okay, no worries. See, sine 90, this is the opposite. So opposite over what? Hypotenuse. That's B over C. All right? B over C. Is that okay? And then let's look at cos 90 minus theta. What would that be? From here, adjacent over what? Hypotenuse. Adjacent is A over the hypotenuse is what? C. All right. And lastly, we have tan. Okay, yeah, tan 90 minus theta. What would that be? Opposite, adjacent. That's what? B over A. B over A. Is that okay? Are you with me? If you understood what I've just said, now type 1 in the comments. If this is clear, type 1 in the comments. Please, let's like the live. That's what you are saying now is how to get it. It's how to get, oh, sorry, your name is written in Chinese, but it's how to get the area of a triangle using okay, just type 1 in the comment. Type 1 in the comment if this is clear. So see, I want you to look at something. A over C. What is this? A over C. You see that? They are the same. Then look at this. What is this? B over C. And what is this? B over C. What does that tell you? It tells you that what? That sine theta, which is A over C, is equal to what? Cos 90 minus theta. Because they have the same value here. A over C here, A over C. So they are equal. It means that sine theta is equal to what? Cos 90 minus theta. So, yes. And if you were present in the first lesson, you know, we did say that sine 30 degrees is equal to cos 60 degrees. Yes, we said that cos 30 is equal to sine 30 is equal to cos 60. Because here, when you add these two angles, because we talked about complementary angles, if you add these two angles, it give you what? 90 degrees. All right? And from what I've just written here, it just confirms this. Because when you subtract 60 from 90, you get what? 30. So that's it. By the way, sine 30 is 1 over 2, cos 60 is 1 over 2. The same value. All right? Are you with me? So what else can we deduce? What else can we conclude from this other one? Now we have just looked at A over C, A over C. What about this one? Cos theta is equal to what? See, B over C, B over C. So cos theta is equal to sine 90 minus theta. Can you see that? If this is clear, please let's type 1 in the comment. If this is clear, and many of us have still not liked the live, please let's like the live. Emmanuel, okay, thank you for the feedback. Please let's like the live. Now we have gotten this, all right? Then we still have one more thing. What is this? Tan theta is equal to A over B. Tan 90 minus theta is equal to what? B over A. What does this tell you? A over B, B over A. What does that tell you? What is B over A? If tan theta is equal to A over B, what should be B over A now? Do you know that cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta? Which, see, do you know that cot theta is equal to 1 over tan theta? Do you know that? If you do, type 1 in the comments. Cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. Okay? And because this is A over B for tan theta, but what is this? B over A. All right? It means that this is equal to cot theta. All right? It means that tan theta is equal to what? Cot 90 minus theta. Because B over A is the reciprocal of this. So I can just take this off and then write like so. I'm going to say that tan theta is equal to, because this is the reciprocal of this, is equal to what? Cot 90 minus theta. Yes, cot 90 minus theta. If this is clear, can we move on? If this is clear, can we move on? India. Okay, thank you. Yeah. That's it. Okay, I want to clean off the board and let's look at some questions together. All right. Any question? If you have any question, please let's ask. If you have any question, ask. We want to move on to the next. Well, I've already shown you how all of this come to pass. You see? So sine theta is equal to cos into bracket 90 minus theta. Cos theta is equal to sine into bracket 90 minus theta. And tan theta is equal to cot, the reciprocal of tan 90 minus what theta. That's it. So what does it tell you? Okay. Don't worry. We'll look at that as we move on. If you want me to move on, type 1 in the comments. If you want me to move on, type 1 in the comments. Okay, thank you. Somebody said, let's move on to the next. All right, we surely do that. We will surely do that. Okay, so let's move on. Take a screenshot if you want to before we move on. Take a screenshot. Let's move on. Okay. Let me just, okay. Let me remove this and this one as well and this as well. Okay, if you don't mind, you can just type where you are streaming from, the country. Just type the country. It's good to know those watching me live. Okay, it's good to know those watching me live. Number one, so there are some, we've looked at the first one now. We want to look at some identities. Okay, now let's start with this one. Tan theta is equal to sine theta over cos theta. Tan theta is equal to cos theta over sine. Sorry, tan theta is equal to sine theta over cos theta. We'll just quickly prove that this is true. So the proof for this is this. What is tan theta here? We are going to use this angle because we are looking at theta as the angle. So this is the opposite, this is the adjacent, and this is what hypotenuse. Okay, so what is, by the way, what is tan theta? Is what? Opposite over what? Adjacent. That's A over B. But we want to see if when we do sine theta over cos theta, we'll get the same result, A over B. So sine theta divided by cos theta. What is sine theta? Sine is what? Opposite over hypotenuse. So the opposite is A, so A over C. So this is divided, so divided by cos theta is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. B adjacent over hypotenuse C. Let's resolve this and let's see if it will give us what we have for tan theta. So this is going to be what? Equal to A over C. All right. If you change this division sign to multiplication, you have to take the reciprocal of B over C, giving you what? C over B. And when you cancel out like this, what do you have? A over B. Can you see that A over B that we have here is same as this? Hence, this has been proven that, please don't forget some of these relations, some of these identities. Tan theta is equal to what? Cos sine theta over cos theta. Okay? Any questions? Should we move on? Can we move on? Aaron. Okay. Aaron, how are you? Good to have you here. Okay. Somebody said I should repeat. Okay, maybe I was just rushing. So I just proved that tan theta is equal to sine theta over cos theta. That's what I've just proven. And the proof here is that tan theta itself is A over B from secant, which is what we use to remember the trig ratio. All right. Tan, opposite over adjacent. What's the opposite here? See the angle here? This is the opposite. The opposite is A. So you have A, which is this one here, over. A is what? Adjacent. What's the adjacent? Yes, B. So A over B. This is for tan theta. But we brought this one out again and worked it to see if we get the same A over B before we can conclude that this is actually true. So sine theta over cos theta is what we have here, is equal to, what is sine theta? See, from using this code here, S is for sine, O is for opposite, H is for what? Hypotenuse. So O is opposite, which is A. That's how we have A over the hypotenuse is what? C. See it here. We have C. Then this is what? Divided. That's why I wrote this here like this. Divided by what? Cos theta. See, this one is adjacent of our hypotenuse. What's the adjacent here? Is what? B. That's how I have B over hypotenuse is what? C. That's how I have C here. And when you change this division sign to multiplication, you have to take the reciprocal of B over C, giving you what? C over B. When you cancel that, you have A over B. Since this is A over B and this is A over B, we can conclude by saying that truly tan theta is equal to sine theta over cos theta. Thank you very much. Thanks for the feedback. No, I'm not Ghanaian. I'm a Nigerian. Not too far from your country, by the way. Okay. Can we move on? If you want us to move on, please, let's type 1 in the comment. I don't want anybody to be left behind. That's why I am doing all of this. Let's type 1 in the comment if you want me to move on. I love Afrobeats. It's so good to have you here. Are you Nigerian? Oh, Alok, good to have you here. Move on. Thank you. Thank you. Chukwemeka, oh, thank you. It's so good to have you here. Chukwemeka, and thanks for the other time. Okay, let us move on. I need to take this off. Let's move on. So please don't forget that tan theta is equal to sine theta over cos theta. Don't forget this, okay? Moving on, moving on, moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on. So we want to look at this one, this number 3, which is that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to. There is also one of these. Who can tell me what, if you add these two, is a popular trig identity. This is a popular trigonometric identity. If you know what this is equal to, type it in the comments. Shubham, the one, is it for moving on or is for the answer here? Which one is that? Okay, yes, it's 1. Thank you. Thank you, Talefo. Yes, it is 1. It's very, very popular. But why is this so? Who can tell me how this can be proven? How can we prove that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1? Who can tell me? How can we prove that it is equal to 1? If you know it, say it in the comments. I'm looking at my phone here. If you know it, say it in the comment. Okay, I'm going to use, thank you. So somebody said Pythagoras. Yes, solely, yeah, thank you. We're using Pythagoras theorem. So from Pythagoras theorem, the square of the longest side is equal to what? The sum of squares of the other two sides. So it means that when you have a squared plus b squared, you must equate this to what? C squared. We want to prove that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. That's what we're trying to prove. You must know these trig identities. There are some questions you'll be required to solve that would demand that you understand this trig identity. That's why we're trying to prove it. In case you forget, you can just quickly see how you can prove it and confirm the answer. So that's why we're doing this. Now, because since we have this, all right, we're trying to prove that this is equal to 1. So what do we do naturally? We're meant to what? Divide both sides by c squared. I'll just have to write it here. For those of you who are writing, divide both sides by c squared. Because I want to make what I have on the right-hand side 1. Does that make sense? So I'm going to have a squared over c squared, all right, plus what? B squared over c squared is equal to c squared over c squared. Do you understand that? So this cancels this, you have 1, all right? And then a squared over c squared can be written as, from one of the laws of indices, you can write it as a over c all raised to power 2. Because this square can be distributed to a and then to c. Then you have this back. A squared over c squared can be rewritten as a over c all squared. Are you with me? If you are with me, type yes in the comments. Type yes in the comments if you are with me. So plus b over c, the same thing, all what squared, all right, is equal to 1. So who can tell me what is a over c from this now? What is a over c? What is a over c? Who can tell me what is a over c? Do you know that a over c is equal to a opposite of a hypotenuse? Is that not sine? Yes. So sine theta is equal to a over c. And what about the other one, b over c? What is b over c? Yes, what's b over c? Is equal to what? B is here adjacent over what? Hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. That's cos theta. Does that make sense? Very good. So I'm going to have, yes, thank you. So that's what? Sine theta. So see, there's a squared here. See, sine theta all raised by 2 can be rewritten as sine square theta. You see, this and this are the same. But don't write it like this. Don't write the square only on the angle. That will be wrong. So you put it in between the trig function and the angle. So sine square theta is the same thing as sine theta all squared. Then plus what? Cos square theta is equal to what? 1. So we have proven that what? That sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Any question? Any question? If you do have a question, please ask. Any question? Any question? Okay, thank you, Prince Boya. Rawan, thank you for the feedback. So we need to move on now. Please don't forget this. This is very popular and widely used as well. Okay, can I take off the board? I think I should. Now, we are going to be using this one to get other trig identities. You see this popular trig identity, we'll be useful in getting several others. So I'll just write it here and let me take this off. Let me take this off. So we're going to get several derivatives from this, okay? Is it not the fourth one? I think this is the fourth one. Yes, this is the fourth one. How many of you know what 1 plus tan square theta is? You know what 1 plus, this is another trig identity. What is 1 plus tan square theta? If you know it, type it in the comment. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thanks for the feedback. Max, okay, thank you for the feedback. Yeah, sine square theta. Are you sure it is? Are you sure? Please, let's like the live. We're over 200 and we just have less than 100 likes. Please, if you have not liked the live, let's quickly do so. Thank you. Thank you for liking. 90. Oh, what's happening here? Called square theta. Are you sure? Oh, somebody got the answer already. Shubham, you are welcome again. Yes, it is right. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. And we're going to show this now. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec squared theta. Shubham, you're welcome again. Oh, Rawan, thank you for subscribing. And again, for those of you that are subscribing, well done. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please let's do so. Let us subscribe to this channel. So we want to prove that this is true. How are we going to do that? Now, what's this? Proof. From sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. We're going to prove that 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec squared theta. I'm going to use this popular trig identity to prove that this is equal to sec squared theta. What do I do to get 1? I'll divide everything by what? Sine squared theta. Because I want to get 1 here. Are you with me? So I'll say DBS. Please, DBS stands for divide both sides by sine square theta. We're trying to prove that this is true, okay? And then I have sine square theta over sine square theta plus cos square theta over, remember we're dividing both sides by, we're dividing through by sine square theta, then 1 over what? Sine square theta. Are you with me? Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you for that. Yes, thank you for that. Okay, yes, that's true. Oh, yes. Divide through by what? By sine square theta. Oh, I'm going to have, okay. Let's divide through by what? Let's divide through by cos square theta. Thank you. So divide through by cos square theta. Yes, that's true. Because if you do it here, you will not get tan square theta. So what is sine square theta divided by cos square theta? Okay, let me rewrite this as sine theta over cos theta all raised to power 2. Of course, I can do that. Then plus this cancels this, you get 1. And this is equal to, what is 1 over cos square theta? 1 over cos square theta is sec squared theta. We did it before. One of those, what's it called now? Reciprocal of tan, of cos, and of sine. We've done this before. Okay. Now, what is sine theta over cos theta? Isn't that tan theta? So that will be what? Tan theta. But because there's a square here, we can rewrite it like this: tan square theta plus 1 is equal to sec square theta. And tan square theta plus 1 is also 1 plus tan square theta. Anyhow you want to write it is all fine. It's all good. So we have proven that 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. If this is clear, please let's type 1 in the comments, okay? Arrow, thank you. If you have not subscribed, please let's do so. Yes, thank you. Any question? We need to move on. If you understood what I've just done, type yes in the comment. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Now you don't even have to memorize this. Well, if you want to, but you can easily just prove it if you want to be sure that this is this. Just divide this trig identity by either sine square theta or cos square theta. If you divide it by cos square theta, you will get this. But there's also another one which we are going to do right now. Okay, thank you. So let's do another one, which is 1 plus what? Cot squared theta. Cot squared theta. Who can tell me what is 1 plus cot squared theta? What is 1 plus cot squared theta? Do you know that? Oh, somebody said cosec squared theta. Yes, cosec squared theta. And we are still going to use that same trig identity, which is, okay, let me just write proof here. Don't worry, I think this is going to be the last one we're going to do. Then we'll look at some examples. I know some of you are already itchy for examples. So using this one again, no, sorry, this is equal to 1. Who wants to tell me in the comments, what should I divide through by? What should I divide every single thing by so that we have something like this? Who can tell me? I'll divide through by what? Shaman, thank you. I'll divide through by sine, thank you, by sine square theta. So divide this by sine square theta, same as this, all right? And then same as this. So this cancels this, you have 1 plus, do you know that tan theta is equal to sine theta over cos theta? And because we said that cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta, so if I write cot theta, you must take the reciprocal of this, turn it upside down. The denominator becomes the numerator, and the numerator becomes the denominator. So cos theta is equal to 1 over tan theta, which will produce this. Now, it means that this can be rewritten as cos theta over sine theta, all squared, right, is equal to 1 over. And again, what is 1 over sine squared theta? You can write it like this: 1 over sine theta, all squared. All right? Very good. No, not all squared. Well, if you choose, but I'm not going to do like that. So just square like this. Anyways, I digress. I'll just write, let me just write sine square theta. Okay, don't worry. So 1 plus cos theta over sine theta is what? Cot theta, as you can see here. See from here. So that's cot theta. But there's a square there, so cot square theta is equal to 1 over sine theta is cosec theta. And because we have square there, so you have cosec squared theta. This is the end of the proof. So we have proven that it's equal to this. Can we move on? Can we move on? Please, let's like the live. Thank you for those of you that are liking. Let's like the live. It's now time for some examples. Are you ready? Are you ready for some examples? Are you ready? Take a screenshot if you are clear and you want me to move on. All right, Tarun, thank you. Please, let's like the live. Let's like the live. Okay, Tarun, thank you. Okay, which grade is this? This should be grade 10. Grade 10, grade 11. Grade 10, grade 11. Oh, I should have written identities. I should have written trigonometric identities because all what we're doing now is under trigonometric identities. Anyways, let's look at some examples on this. So let's do this. Examples under complementary angles. Please don't forget what we talked about under complementary angles. Where's my first example here? So number 1, given that sine into bracket 90 minus 5 theta is equal to cos 180 degrees minus theta. Hope that is showing. Find the value. Find the value of theta. How are we going to do this? I don't know if you remember what we said about complementary angles. You know, do you know that sine 30 degrees is equal to cos 60 degrees? And again, sine 60 degrees is equal to cos 30 degrees. Why? Using complementary angles. When you add 30 to 60 to 90, you get 90. When you add 30 to 60, you get 90 degrees. Okay? And we also said that so solution from sine theta is equal to cos. Who can tell me? Sine theta is equal to cos what? Sine theta is equal to cos what? If you know it, say it. Sine theta is equal to cos what? Is equal to cos 90 degrees minus theta. If you were here when we started, this and this are the same, okay? Now, if that's the case, what I have here is sine. Look at this. This is sine, but this is cos. For me to be able to equate the angle, the trig function must be the same. This is sine, but this is cos. So if I change this cos to sine, I must subtract this angle from 90 degrees, as you can see here. If I change cos to sine, I must subtract this angle from 90 degrees. So let me just write this like this. So sine 90 degrees minus 5 theta will be equal to, if I change cos to sine, I will subtract this angle from 90 degrees because the angles here are what? Complementary. So open a bracket and write 90 degrees minus all of this angle here. 180 degrees minus theta. I hope this is clear. If you understand what I've just done now, type 1 in the comment. Okay, Diwash, I hope you are going to understand this as we're doing it here together. If this is clear to you, please let's type one in the comments. If you understood, and if you have any question, ask. I'm not going to rush through this. Okay? I'm not going to rush through this. Let's like the live. For those of you that are liking the live, thank you so much. If this is clear, please let's type one in the comments. If you want me to move on. Should I go on? So see, what I have here is now, this is sine, this is sine. I changed cos to sine, but I had to subtract this angle from 90 degrees because sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. If you want to change cos to sine, you must subtract the angle here from 90 degrees. And of course, you can now change cos to sine. The angle that they have, they are complementary. They will add up to 90 degrees. Once you're able to do that, then you can equate them. Are you with me? So let's move on. So this sine and this sine are the same. We can just take them off and focus on the angles. 90 degrees minus 5 theta is equal to 90 degrees minus 180 degrees. Minus is plus. Minus times minus is plus. Then you have theta. Okay? So let's collect like term. This is 90 degrees minus 5 theta is equal to 90 minus 180 degrees is going to be what? Minus 90 degrees, then plus theta. So let's move this over to the left-hand side. We are going to have 90 degrees plus 90 degrees. When you move this over, you change the sign from minus to plus. And then plus theta, sorry, is equal to, not plus, is equal to what? Theta. Move minus 5 theta to the right-hand side, you have plus 5 theta. Let me write my 5 well. Are you with me? If you're okay with what I'm doing, type 1 in the comments. So what's 90 plus 90? 180 degrees. Theta plus 5 theta. It's like saying x plus 5x will give you what? 6 theta. So we divide both sides by what? By 6. Because we want to get the value of theta. Okay? So divide this by 6 and this by 6. So this cancels this. What is 6 into 180? 6 into 18 is 3, then 0, and then degrees. So theta is equal to 30 degrees. If you have any question, you can simply ask. Is this clear? Is this clear? Oh, yeah, for the person that asks if I teach SAT, yes, I do teach SAT. I teach SAT. I even have some students that I teach SAT, and I have another channel dedicated to SAT math lessons. So I teach SAT 101. If you want my services for SAT, there's a link on my bio on this YouTube channel. Just click the link. It will take you to some links where you can now head on to my WhatsApp. You can send a message directly to me on my WhatsApp. Let me say it again in case I was too fast. There's a link on my bio. Once you click the link, it will take you straight to my WhatsApp page. You can send a message and we'll take it up from there. Yes, I teach SAT, I teach GCSE, I teach IGCSE, and of course other examples like BECE, WASC, and others. Okay, can we move on? Is this clear? Okay, somebody said, is it 90 is also a solution? We're not going to be focused because, see, we're not doing that. We're just looking for the value of theta. So that would come here. So it's only when we are talking about the trig function of an angle that you start looking at, okay, which quadrant does it lie? Is it the second, the third, the fourth? But here, it doesn't apply at all. Because we're only looking for theta, and you cannot reference it to a particular trig function for you to say it is in the first, second, fourth quadrant. You don't need that here. So it's just that, okay? Can we move on? So some examples, more examples. Number two. Okay, if sine into bracket x minus alpha is equal to cos x plus alpha, prove that tan x is equal to 1. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please let's do so. If you have not subscribed, do so. If you have not liked the video, please let's do so. Thank you, all of you, for your support. So good to have you all here. And I have a group on WhatsApp and on Telegram. If you have not joined my group on WhatsApp and Telegram, kindly go to my bio again, and it will take you straight to where I have my Telegram channel, my WhatsApp channel. The reason why you have to be in that group is so that you get updates when I want to come live, or if there's any math resources I want to share across to my group members, I'll be able to do that, and you can also have access to those materials. And again, my paid class is starting in November. From November up until April next year, it's going to run for 6 months, and it's very affordable. It's less than $30 for the whole time. Don't think because it is very cheap and then you say, will this work for me? I have to do it because I want to reach more people who might not be able to afford premium fees. Okay, so it's going to be really, really mind-blowing, and it's tailor-made for you. Don't worry about the price. It's really affordable for the whole 6 months, less than $30. Again, if you want to join that class, my bio, you see a link there that will take you straight to have access to the premium class. Anyways, let's move on to the second example. If sine into bracket x minus theta is equal to cos into bracket x plus alpha, prove that tan x is equal to 1. Prove that tan x is equal to 1. So what we need to do first is to get x. Once you have gotten x, we can now prove that, of a certainty, tan whatever x is equal to 1. So let's go back to what I said before. Sine theta, I'll still write it, from sine theta is equal to what? Cos into bracket 90 minus theta. Let's use it here now. So I'll say this will be what? Sine x minus alpha is equal to, we need to change cos to sine. If you change cos to sine, you must subtract this angle from 90 degrees as we have here. So let's change this cos to sine so that we have sine on this side and sine on the right hand side. I will just equate the angles. So if you change cos to sine, you must subtract this angle from 90 degrees. All right? You see that? So this sine, since they are the same, we'll just focus on the angles. So I have x minus alpha is equal to 90 degrees minus times x is minus x, minus times alpha is what? Minus alpha. So let's collect like terms. The focus is for us to get the value of x. Let's move negative x to the right hand side. You have x, then plus x. This is minus alpha. Move negative alpha to the right hand side. You have plus alpha. And this is equal to 90 degrees. So if you want my one-on-one classes or lessons, also head out to my bio. I am always available. Just send a DM on WhatsApp and you'll be able to have access to that. One-on-one group classes available. All right. And if you want video courses, I also have that as well. Let's move on. So x plus x is 2x minus alpha plus alpha is what? 0. And this is equal to what? 90 degrees. If you divide both sides by 2, x will be equal to 90 degrees over 2. And if you divide 90 by 2, you get what? 45 degrees. So x is equal to 45 degrees. But we are still not done. They say prove that tan x is equal to 1. What is tan x? What is tan x? X is 45 degrees. Who can tell me what is tan 45 degrees? This is a special angle. What is tan 45 degrees? If you know it, say it. What is tan 45 degrees? Oh, Red Fox Fires. It's so good to have you here. Thanks for the feedback. Saif Rahman, yes, that's true. Dennis, that's correct. Helena, that's correct. Tan 45 degrees is equal to 1. So we have just proven that tan x, whatever x is equal to 1. Since x is 45, therefore tan 45 is equal to 1. All right? So this has been proven. If you want me to move on, type 1 in the comments. Let's move on. Lord of the dead, no, you're not done. You made the wrong step. Where's the wrong step, Partha? Do you want me? Where's the wrong step? You can just tell me where the wrong step is. Thank you, T-Boy. Hassan, Silim, thank you. Iyanoluwa Muhammad, thank you. Hi to you too. Okay, let's move on to another. Let me see. Do we have more examples? Yes, I think so. Where are we? Okay. I would want you to try this by yourself. I hope you can. Anyways, even if you cannot, I would just give you one or two exercises for you to try. So number 3 now, here's the question. We have that if sine x is equal to a over b, what is sine 90 minus x degrees? If you can, let me give you 1 or 2 minutes to quickly try this out. If you can, give it a shot. If you can, give it a shot. If sine x is equal to a over b, what is sine 90 minus x? Please, let's like the life. If your children will benefit, if you're a father here and your children will benefit from this lesson, why not just invite your children to come join us? All right. And if you're a student here, you have other friends, you have your classmates, of course, you can send the link to them and tell them that something like this is happening so they can also benefit from this lesson. Share to your friends, share to your family members, share to your neighbors, share to those that you know, let them join us in this lesson. And if you want private lessons, one-on-one, the group class is starting in November up till April next year for 6 months. It's going to run for 6 months. It's less than $30. Head on to my bio. There's a link there for you to register for it, okay? I don't know if anybody can do this. It's not really straightforward, but give me my comment, at least a reply. Oh, sorry. What did you send any message before? I swap nail. You must be a Nigerian, even though you have a foreign name. You must be a Nigerian. That Baba just gave you away. Okay, let's do this together. All right. Sine x is equal to a over b. And then say what is sine 90 degrees, sine 90 minus x all degrees. Okay. How do we do this? I don't know. Does anybody know what this is equal to? See, there are 2 ways you can actually do this. Does this ring a bell? Sine 90 minus x is also equal to what? Who can tell me? Sine 90 minus x is equal to what? Let me check the comment. Thank you, Saif Rahman. Yes. Is equal to cos. No, not cos minus, just cos x. Cos x, just cos x, not cos minus x. Is equal to cos x. So you can just look for cos x here and equate it to this as well. But I would not want to do that. All right? I don't want to do that. So some people will not start asking, where did cos x just come in? I had to bring this up so that in case you want to just look for cos x is also equal to what? Sine 90 minus x. But I'm going to look for sine 90 minus x directly, not looking for cos x. How will I do that? Let's draw a right angle triangle. All right? I'm going to call this, so a over b. Let's write something here. I just want to write something here. Sine a over b, sorry, sine x is equal to a over b, right? What's sine? Opposite over hypotenuse. So if I label this triangle, we have to do it carefully. This is the right angle here. A is the opposite. If this is the angle, let's say this is the angle x, opposite must be A. So this is A, and the hypotenuse is what? B. This is B. sine x is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. What about the third side? Because we need the third side to be able to get what we need. Anyways, I did say I was going to use 90 minus x. If this is 90, this is x. This angle here will be what? 90 minus x. This angle will be 90 minus x. Because if this is 90 degrees, what we have left in the triangle is 90 degrees. And if we have said one of the angles is x, to get the third angle, you have to subtract the x from 90 degrees to get the third angle. Or you can just find cos x and use this straight up. Anyone you want to do is fine. It's just because I want to do this. Oh, I'm already, okay. So, you know what? I don't want to get you confused. Let's just find cos x. Let's find cos x. Let's find cos x, right? So if this is x, this is the opposite again. This is what? Hypotenuse. This is the adjacent. How do we get the adjacent, the third side? Who can tell me? How do we get the third side? This. Who can tell me? This is the opposite. This is the hypotenuse. How do we get the third side? A over b. This is still a. This is b. Very good. So to get this third side, we know that b, if we call, let's just call this, let's say this is m, for instance. Sorry, let's say this is m. B squared from Pythagoras theorem is equal to what? A squared plus what? M squared. Pythagoras theorem. Okay? And since we need to get what m is, let's move this over to the left-hand side. So you have b squared minus a squared is equal to m squared. But we need to get m, not m squared. So we square root both sides. This as well, okay? And this cancels this. So what do we have now? We have that m is equal to the square root of b squared minus a squared. Do you understand? So I have this already, which means I can just say m here is equal to b, the square root of b squared minus a squared. The square root of b squared minus a squared. What will now be cos x? Cos x is equal to sine 90 minus x. We're no longer using this one anymore. So cos x is what? From what we know about cos is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Car. So where's the adjacent here? It is this one here. This is adjacent. So you have the square root of b squared minus a squared, all divided by what? By the hypotenuse. And that's what? B. So cos x is equal to this. Therefore, we said cos x is also equal to sine 90 minus x. So therefore, sine 90 minus x degrees is equal to this as well. The square root of b squared minus a squared all over b. Your English is so good. Where did you learn it? I'm in Nigeria. We speak English in Nigeria. That's basic level of teaching. Thank you, Sandeep. If that's a compliment, I just hope that is a compliment. Please, let's like the live. Thank you for all of you that are still here. It's so good to have all of you here. Please, let's like the live. And if you have any question, ask. We need to move on. We have to move on. If you have any question, ask. Yes, of course, there are shortcuts. Yes, Sandeep. Yes, there are shortcuts. There are, but people need to also know how to do it the right way first. Well, I shouldn't say the right way. The proper way first before shortcuts. I can do this in 2 steps, but I don't want to because there are some people who need to learn how to do this properly. Can I take off the board? Okay, Raphael, thank you. Oh, yeah, Raphael, thank you. Helena, don't mind them. They will always hate. Some people are like that. Okay, I think we can move on. If you want me to start using shortcuts, some people will get tired and get confused. So, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to use those shortcuts. If I have to, I will when it is needed, when it is useful. When it will not cause confusion, I'll do that. But aside that, I'm not going to do that. I will not do that. Okay, so we have looked at problems involving complementary angles. Now, here's one for you to all try. I want you to try this one. Solve the equation cos 7 theta is equal to sine 5 theta, and you were told that where theta is between 90 degrees and 0 degrees. I want all of you to try this question. Oh, Lord of the, well, I don't know why you are, Dennis, you are welcome. Life change, 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, that's pretty basic. Please, let's like the life. Let us show support and help other people to have access to this life by liking the life. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Exactly. Sundip, replace sine with cos and you get the answer. That is very correct. Please do fast. Vikash Roy. Who is going to do fast? You or I'm waiting for it's something for you to do. It's actually an exercise. Maybe I should write this here so you understand what I'm saying. It's an exercise for you to do. So solve the equation. Cos 7 theta is equal to sine 5 theta. This is 5. This is 5. Where theta is between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. Anybody, I will need to see the answer first. I'm so interested. Elia Brown, you're welcome. You need to try this one by yourself. Tangent. 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. Quick math. Rickley, it seems you are just having fun. Okay. Let's wait for people to give it a shot. What is theta? Theta is equal to what? I want to see your answer. I need answer right now. Please solve it. Oh, wait. Let's wait for other people to try it first, okay? I don't want to be in a hurry. I want people to give this a shot, to give this a try. Okay, let people try it first. Anybody? Anybody with the answer? Thank you, Apov, Manuel. Thank you. Okay, let's do it together if some of you are having issues with this. Cos 7 theta is equal to, let's change sine to cos. If you change sine to cos, you must subtract 5 theta from 90 degrees. So I have 90 degrees minus 5 theta. I'll have to equate the angles. So 7, since this is cos, equate the angle. So 7 theta is equal to what? 90 degrees minus 5 theta. Let's move negative 5 theta to the left-hand side. I'm going to have 7 theta plus 5 theta is equal to 90 degrees. 7 plus 5 is what? 12. So 12 theta is equal to 90 degrees. And theta is equal to 90 degrees divided by 12. Theta is equal to, what's 90 divided by 12? What is that? Do you know what that is? At least you can do that. By cash boy. Okay, good. 3.92. Okay. So let's just do this for 2 years, 6, 2 years, 45, right? 3 year is 2, 3 years what? 15. Isn't that 7.5? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I said 7.5. Let me be sure. 7, yes, Helena, thank you. 7.5 earlier. They are not equal. They're not equal. What do you mean by that? 7.5, yes. 7.5 is correct. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Okay, now before we end this, we are going to look at problems on identities. Problems on identities. Problems on identities. Let me take this off. And write problems on identities. Problems on identities. So we want to solve some questions under identities. Number one, simplify 1 minus cos square theta all over sec square theta minus 1. There's a square root here. Okay. So we want to simplify this. 1 minus cos square theta all over sec square theta minus 1. Then there's a square root on all of them. How can we do this? Who can tell us, what do I do to 1 minus cos square theta? What can I equate that to? What can I equate to 1 minus cos square theta? Shubham, you're welcome back. Watching from Bangladesh. Good to have you here. Good to have all of you here. Please, let's like the live. 141 likes already. So good, so good. Thank you all for your support. Sandra, why? Who can tell me what is 1 minus cos? Anyways, let me do it. See, there's this popular trig identity I talked about. Recall that what? That sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. All right, this is equal to 1. So it means that what? Sine square theta is equal to 1. Move this over to the right hand side. You have minus cos square theta. So sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. What I need to do here is to come here and replace 1 minus cos square theta with what? Sine square theta. That's what I'll do. So I will no longer write 1 minus cos square theta. I'll write what? Sine square theta. Then all divided by what? Sec square theta minus 1, or square root. By the way, who still remember this? Sec square theta minus 1. What is that trig identity that has to do with sec square theta? Who knows that? Who knows that? There's this trig identity that has to do with sec square theta. Can somebody tell me? Oh, yes. So can you tell me? Is it not? See, recall that what again? Or maybe I should have just written everything together. Anyways, I'm just trying to break it down. Recall that what? 1 plus what? Tan square theta is equal to what? Sec square theta. Are you with me? 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Do you understand? So if I move this one over so that I will have something that will be used to replace sec square theta minus 1. If I move 1 over to the right hand side, I'm going to have that tan square theta is equal to sec square theta minus 1. I just move 1 over to the right hand side. If you are with me when I started this lesson, what I've written here should not be strange to you. It's one of the trig identities. Okay, so I will no longer write sec square theta minus 1. I will replace it with what? Tan square theta. That's what I'll do. So let's come here and write this on us. Sine square theta over, I'll write this now. Sec square theta minus 1 will be replaced with what? Tan square theta. But we are still not done. We can still simplify this further. Who can tell me what is tan theta equal to? We looked at that as well. What is tan theta equal to? What is tan theta equal to? Thank you, Manohar. Thank you. Tan theta is equal to cos sin theta over. So I'll say again that what? But tan theta is equal to sin theta over cos theta. Okay? So what I write here, I'm going to write this sin square theta. This is divided. This is divided, right? This is divided. So what I will do, I'm going to write divided by what? I will replace tan square theta with what? Sin square theta over cos square theta. Sin square theta over cos square theta. Does that make sense? So this is equal to, hope you can see what I'm writing, is equal to what? The square root of sin square theta. If you change division to multiplication, you have to take the reciprocal of this. So you have cos square theta over sin square theta. Yes. So if you watch this cancels this. All you have left is what? The square root of what? Of cos square theta. And if you take the square root of cos square theta, you're going to have what? Cos theta. So yes, we have gotten our final answer. I hope this is clear. You might have to, yes, you might have to watch this video again if you want to. Ankit, what's going on? Ankit, what's happening here? Okay, so if you want one-on-one lessons, you want group class, the group class is starting in November and it's going to run from November till April next year. It's less than $30 and it's a one-time payment. It's not a monthly payment. Very affordable, I know. One-time payment is less than $30. If you want one-on-one lessons, head on to my bio. There's a link there. You'll be able to send a message to me directly on WhatsApp. Okay? Can we move on? So the final answer is just cos theta. This is the final answer. Thank you, Adzo. Thank you, Adzo. Can we move on? Okay, I think we can do one or two more questions and let us just say our bye-byes. Let me do one more question and then give an exercise and that will be done for today. So like I said, you might have to go watch this video again. Don't worry, it's going to be saved in the live section of my YouTube channel. It's going to be on the live section of my YouTube channel. So you don't have to, don't worry. Even if you join us late and you want to get the replay, it's going to be saved on my channel, okay? Which classmate is this and which country? This is, I'm from Nigeria. Okay, another example under problems on identities. Without using tables, calculate the value of 1 plus sec squared theta, sec squared 30 degrees. How do we calculate the value of 1 plus sec squared 30 degrees? Who wants to help us out first? Okay, so solution. Somebody should tell me, what is sec theta is equal to what? Sec theta is equal to what? Can you see the formula page on YouTube post? I see, like I said, it's better you join my YouTube channel. Sorry, you subscribe to my channel, that's one. Number two, join my community. Some of these resources will be shared in my community. All right, that's the beautiful thing of joining my channel. My channel, yes, my Telegram channel and my WhatsApp channel, my WhatsApp group. You can always get it there, or just send a message to me directly. So we can tell you sec theta is equal to what? Sec theta is equal to what? Okay, sec theta is equal to 1 over what? Who can tell me 1 over what? Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you. 1 over cos theta. So I'm going to replace sec theta with what? 1 over cos theta. Let us first get this first, okay? So sec theta, let's get sec theta first. So sec, this can be written like this, all squared. This and this are the same. And since we know that sec theta is 1 over cos theta, so I'm going to write what? 1 over cos 30 degrees. I want you to together. We're trying to get what? This. All right? So what is cos 30 degrees? What's cos 30? If you remember that trig function, what's cos 30? Thank you. Devish. Thank you. So root 3 over 2, okay? But we have a squared here. So this square will be distributed to what? Root 3 and 2. So this is equal to root 3 raised to the power 2 over 2 raised to the power 2, which is what? This cancels this, you have 3 over 2 raised to the power 2 is 4. So it means that sec squared theta, sec squared 30 degrees is equal to 3 over 4. But we need to get 1 plus sec, or let's just say we need to get 1 plus this one, 3 over 4. Because of the 1 here, it's from here, 1. I'm writing 1 here to get this final answer. So 1, the LCM is 4. 1 into 4 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. Excuse me. 4 into 4 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. So you have 7 over 4. Therefore, 1 plus sec squared 30 degrees is equal to 7 over 4. Okay, Thatu. Okay, Mohammed, thank you. It will be 4 over 3. Why did it say 4 over 3? But you know that is it 4 over 3? Are you talking to me or what? Who are you talking to? But you can rewrite this as what? If you have any question, ask me before we move on. Any question? Thank you. Yes, Sandy, thank you. 7 over 4. So as I've gotten here, that's the answer. I'm going to give you one more question, and that'll be all for today. Can I take the board off? If you have any question, ask before we move on. So what I did here, see, I changed this sec to 1 over cos theta, because we know that sec theta is equal to 1 over cos theta. So I changed this sec to 1 over cos 30 here, 30 here. The squared here is what we have here. Then cos, excuse me, are you sure? Wait, it seems there's a mistake with this. Okay, hold on. Yes, that's true. Nobody even told me about this. See, 1 over, oh my goodness, sorry about this. I have to take this off. It's not, see. This is 1 over cos 30. That's, what's cos 30? Root 3 over 2, right? And this is supposed to be what? If you take the reciprocal of this, you have 2 over root 3. I knew something was off. Thank God I checked everything out. Thank you for that. So there's a squared here, there's a squared here. Okay? So all of these have to be changed. Sorry for that. So the square of 2 is 4. The square of root 3 is 3. All right? And then we come here and write, therefore, 1 plus sec squared 30 degrees is equal to 1 plus 4 over 3 from here. 1 into 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 3. 1, 4. So we have 7 over 4, which is equal to what? 4 into 7 is 2, with a remainder of what? 7 over 4. How come we're getting the same answer? What's wrong? If I put the value, yes, 7 over 3, or this 7 over 3, don't mind me. So that's 2 whole number 1 over 3. This is the correct answer. Thank you for that. Yes, this is the correct answer. 7 over 3. Yes, there was a mix-up somewhere. We did not take the reciprocal of this, and that's why we had that issue of this. Yes. And it's always good to, if you cannot take a screenshot. The other one we did not apply reciprocal on what we had for cos 30. That's why we had that issue. But the correct answer is 2 whole number 1/3. Okay. Any question? Any question? Thank you. Thank you, all of you. We'll do one more and that'll be all for today. We've done a great job today. Hope you're taking screenshots. Hope you are writing. Hope you're learning. Just one question. I don't think I will do more than one. Okay, just this one. Tomorrow is Saturday. We'll continue from here tomorrow. I don't want to do more than one. Let's just do one. It's already, it's okay like this, okay? So tomorrow. Okay, Abinash, good. So can we solve this? You said 4 seconds. Avinash, I'm waiting for your answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Avinash, you see, you didn't do it too. You said you can do it in 4 seconds. Kuma, I was waiting for your answer. Anyways, somebody has gotten the answer already. Okay. See, this, if you expand this is difference of two squares. Do you know that a squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b? Or let me just say a minus b. Same thing actually. And then what? A plus b. This is this. So what this means is that, therefore, too, that 1 squared minus sine squared theta is also equal to this, right? You can actually just expand this and you get the same thing. But I want to bring this difference of two squares. So this is difference of two squares. Let me just write this here. Difference of two squares. Sorry, it's a little bit messy, but this is what difference of two squares is. So we'll now pick this in place of this. So 1 minus sine squared theta. Who can tell me what is 1 minus sine squared theta? No, not you, Mohammed. Not you, Mohammed. I was not talking to you. Not you, Mohammed. So what is 1 minus sine squared theta? Recall that's what again? That's what? Recall that cos squared theta or sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1. So when you move this over, you have that what? Cos squared theta is equal to, move this over, you have minus sine squared theta. So therefore, 1 minus sine squared theta is equal to cos squared theta. And this becomes your final answer. I'm going to say again, 1 minus sine theta and 1 plus sine theta is equal to just cos square theta. All right, everyone, thank you. We are officially done for today. Thanks to all of you for staying till this time. I hope you have been enjoying the lesson. If you can, you just give me some feedback in the comment section. How has been the lesson so far? Yes, Mohammed, I am streaming from Nigeria, Africa. Streaming from Nigeria. Done and dusted. Dervish, yeah, thank you. Cabello, thank you. Okay, how has been the lesson so far? Have you been learning? Have you been getting something? Hope it has been useful. Please let me have your comment in the comment section. Let me have your feedback. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you. It was a good session, pretty good. Thank you, Devish. Please, I'd like to hear from you. If there's anything you want me to focus on, am I too fast or am I too slow? Thank you, Shegun. Thank you so much. The pillar, thank you. I must say thank you because it's amazing how this understanding can relate to real life. Thank you very much for your feedback. Thank you, Lethabo. Please, I would also want to from South Africa. Thank you, and thank you very much for your feedback. I'm so grateful. You should be honored because thank you, Sandra. Oh, thank you, Ronald. Thank you, Ronald Carpenter. For those of you who are wondering where I am from Nigeria, and my name is God's Power. But officially, my page name is GPAD Learn Math. GPAD Learn Math. I have another YouTube channel, which is Math with GPAD. Okay, enjoyable class from Ghana. Thank you, BG Edits. Thank you. We will do more higher questions tomorrow. Yes, we will do more advanced questions tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. Okay, let's still have another class by 9 p.m. tomorrow. But it is West Africa time. Just type it so you know whether you are ahead or before 9 p.m. West Africa time, WAT. All right, it's 9 p.m. tomorrow. Excuse me. And if you have not joined my community, you can go to my bio, join my WhatsApp community or my Telegram channel. It's free. But there's a paid class coming in November, from November to April next year. For 6 months, we'll be together, me giving you questions, we'll solve questions, we'll look at worked examples, quizzes, exercises, worksheet, and all that. All those things that will help you become even much, much, much better. So do you assist grade 12 with? Yes, of course, I do that. Adzo, thank you for that. Yes, thank you for that. Yes, I assist grade 12. See, the group class is for those in grade 11 and grade 12. That's what the group class is for. For those of you, if you are preparing for GCSE or SAT, you can send a message to me. All right. If you are preparing for GCSE or SAT, there's also another channel, Math with this is GPAD Math, of course. There's also another channel, Math with GPAD. I put SAT content there and GCSE, and I'll be starting a group GCSE class too. So if you are preparing, if you are from the UK or from any country where you are meant to do GCSE exam, you can reach out to me and we're starting again in November for GCSE as well. But this one is also O levels, okay? Have you ever come to India? Oh, no. Earlier, you can just type that in your browser. Just type your country's time zone with West Africa time. It will tell you the difference. So you know what 9 p.m. West Africa time is to your own time, okay? How long will the lesson be tomorrow? My lessons are usually 1 hour, 30 minutes long. My lessons are usually 1 hour, 30 minutes long. So it's going to be around that. Okay, I think I'll be here for 1 hour, 30 minutes. Around which time? 9 a.m. Yeah, you can see West Africa. I say 9 p.m. West Africa time. All you have to do is to type it in your browser and say what's the time zone, what's the time difference between West Africa time and your time. You'll be able to know what 9 p.m. West Africa time will be to your own time, so you don't miss tomorrow's lesson. It's by 9 p.m. Nigeria time, West Africa time. When are you going to teach Euclidean geometry? Well, it will be based on popular demand. If many people want that, I'm going to do that. But I'm not just going to do that when it is not needed or demanded. Why should I like math? Wise guy, you should answer the question. Are you a wise guy? Wise guy, you should know why you should like math now. Yeah, wise guy. Haruna, oh, good to have you here. Haruna, good to have you. So if you are from Africa or you just want to get very good with O-level math, trigonometry, a bit of calculus, algebra, statistics, probability, numbers and numeration and all that, all those broad topics will be covered in the paid class starting in November. Okay, so you are going to teach. Oh, you want to force me? Okay, the speed is okay. Okay, thank you, Hamza, for that would you take after trigonometry? Well, I usually ask people to give feedback to tell me what they want. It's based on popular demand, actually. But also, I also try to look at how, because we are still on geometry, right? And the topic we did before this was circle theorem. So it's under geometry. That's why I don't want to give a topic that will be very far from what we are doing. So it's still going to be around geometry. When we are through with geometry, we can now proceed to other topics that will be WhatsApp group link. Yeah, it's on my bio. Just go there and click the link on my bio. It will just give you access to my WhatsApp group or my Telegram channel. It's there, okay? Everything is maths, even written language. Exactly, Adzo. Thank you for answering, wise guy. Thank you. So can we do competition and combinations after? Well, okay. I see that you like that topic. Well, if I get many people asking for that, sure, we will do that. Because I know many people struggle with that aspect of math because it's a lot of thinking and brainstorming. So of course we can do that as well. So like I said, if you're interested in the paid class, it's starting in November. It's going to run from November till April. I think I'm already sounding like a broken record already. In November till April. Okay, Banumi. Okay, P and C vote for me too. Ashish, are you running for the presidency, or why should we vote for you? Okay, everyone, it's so good to have you here. So tomorrow we're going to now. There are some examples still on identities. You know, identities is actually not just this. There's some more complex questions that we'll do tomorrow. So try to be around tomorrow and try to invite your friends. And it's good to also. Can you see us your streaming room? I don't understand what that means. Okay. Very good. So everyone, thanks to you all. It's been wonderful having you all here. So like I said again, if you want to join my paid class, try to connect my paid class. It's very affordable. It's less than $30. It's just $28 for 6 months. That's a kill if you ask me. Or that's a steal. IZB said, yeah. That's a steal. Devish, thank you. So all of you, thank you. Thanks to all of you. Teach Maths Brother, the World Financial. Yes, thank you, Adi, for that. Thanks to you. Yeah. Thank you, all of you. It's so good. Have you done with trig functions? No. For trig functions. No. I'm not done with trig. You know, see, trigonometry is a broad topic. You have bearing and distance. You have what's it called? Angle of elevation, angle of depression. So there will be other application-based questions on trigonometry. So all of these things will be covered in this topic. We will still have a couple more lessons to be able to cover all these topics. It's actually a broad topic. Bearing and distance, elevation, angle of elevation, and depression. So it's a broad topic. I'm not done yet. It's trigonometry. But when you say trigonometric function, it's still going to be useful in those application-based questions, okay? Have you done with trigonometry? No. When will you come to live? I said 9 p.m. West Africa time tomorrow. 9 p.m. West African time tomorrow. Okay, I think I'm going to take my rest so I don't get too tired. All right, everyone. Thanks to you all. See you tomorrow by 9 p.m. West Africa. Please don't miss the lesson and make sure you share with your friends and family. Let them be aware of the lesson tomorrow and let them also join the community. And you too should also join the community. And you should also register for the paid course starting in November. Thanks you. Thank you all. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow by 9 p.m. Yeah.